Hi everyone, it would not be me if this video wasn't late. This is my late June favorites. Are you guys ready? Okay, so I have everything here all nicely organized for you guys. So we're just gonna dive right in. So the first thing that I want to talk about is a skincare product. This is from Eve Lom. This is a product that I have loved for years, probably 2 or 3 years now. This is the Morning Time Cleanser. I've talked about this way back in the day when I talked about my morning skincare routine. And I have to say, this is still one of the best cleansers I have tried. Yes, it is pricey, but yes, it is worth it. I've tried this also at night. It's called Morning Time Cleanser, but you can definitely use this at night. It definitely takes away all of your makeup, but I love it for the morning specifically. It takes all of the gunk off of your eyes. You know what I'm talking about. I know you know what I'm talking about. And it just brightens up the face. I just love everything about it. Even the smell is amazing. It has this like clove smell to it. Not herbally, but it has this like spicy kind of oatmeal kind of scent, and it just uplifts me. It gets me ready for the morning. It wakes me up and I love it. So I use this with a muslin cloth, but you can definitely just take your hands and just kind of rub it all over your face, especially since I use this in the morning. I don't really need a muslin cloth because I don't have any makeup on my face, but this is just a perfect cleanser. It is a balm consistency, and I love the packaging too because you just twist it open and here is the product right here. So it is a balm like consistency, kind of looks like Vaseline, and you just rub it into your skin. It smells so divine. Definitely worth it. It's definitely a splurge, but it's worth it because it's skincare, and I think that everyone should invest in a good skincare routine. You know I love you guys when I waste my expensive cleanser. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is this blush here. This blush is so stinking cute. I love the packaging. I purchased this online, so I wasn't really certain as to how big this blush was. And when I received it, it was tinier than what I thought. I mean, it looks pretty big, but this is so adorable, you guys. Everyone is saying it looks like a Polly Pocket. Yes, it does. And all of the blushes packaging is a different color corresponding to the color of the blush. So this one is in I Will Always Love You, one of my all-time favorite songs. And this one is a peachy color. It has gold in it as well, so it's like a golden peach. I also love that they emboss the blush as well, so it has 2 little bunnies and it is adorable. You're probably not gonna see it here, but it is so stinking cute, guys. And the color is gorgeous. It's like a highlight and blush all in one. It gives you this beautiful glow, and it also warms up your face as well. It is so gorgeous. It is what I'm wearing on my cheeks today, but I have been wearing this makeup for quite a while. Couple hours. Too Faced also claims that these blushes are long lasting. They will last you up to 16 hours. Now, I don't know if I will ever have a blush on my face for 16 hours. So, I mean, it could be true. Maybe. Can we talk about Marc Jacobs for a second? I have been loving every single thing that I've ever purchased from Marc Jacobs. It is an expensive brand, however the products are superb. I have one of their palettes. This one is in the Starlet. This one is the palette that really drew my attention. I like the palettes with the purples as well because I love purples, but I feel like this palette had warm tones and cool tones in it, and all of these colors are super metallic. So if you're not a fan of metallics or shimmery things, you're probably not gonna like this palette. They do have a matte palette or like a more natural nude kind of palette, but I feel like for the price I wanted something that would definitely stand out on my eyeballs, seeing that this is a really expensive palette. These two happen to be my favorite colors. They stand out in the palette and they stand out on your eyes. They're just glorious. Absolutely love them. I did do a tutorial using this palette, so if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link for you guys. Surprisingly, even though these shadows are super metallic, there's not a lot of fallout with these shadows, and they blend so good. They're so pigmented, they're so buttery, they're absolutely amazing. Another product that I have been absolutely loving from Marc Jacobs is the Highliner in Lunatic. I love all of their highliners, but this one just, oh gosh. I believe this won an award from Allure. It's just such a stunning metallic purple. Maybe you can see that there. It is so gorgeous. So this is the shade Lunatic. So it's a play on Luna, the moon. And it's like this purpley gray kind of color that I guess is kind of like the color of the moon. It definitely makes your eyes pop. I love using this on my lower lash line. If you have brown eyes, guys, you need this in your life. And if you haven't tried any of the highliners, you need to try them. I have the one in blacker as well, and that's like the ultimate black pencil. It doesn't transfer. It's just amazing. None of these pencils transfer. It's just so good. This one does have sparkles in it, just to let you know. But the black pencil is just a straight up matte black. It's funny because I actually got this liner just for the name itself. I pretty much get anything that has the name Luna in it because, as you guys know, I have a daughter named Luna, and I just have to have everything and anything that has Luna in it. And I'm so glad I got this because it's the box favorite. I ran out of my Brow Wiz in June, and I needed to get myself a brow pencil ASAP because I feel so naked if my brows aren't done, because I don't have the best brows in the world. So, you know, I gotta play them up. So I tried out the Milani Easy Brow. This one is in the shade dark brown, and this is a automatic pencil just like the Brow Wiz. So it's like that. Do you hear my daughter in the background? So I really love this. It's very similar to the Brow Wiz, although this one is a little bit waxier, so it's a little bit harder to work with, but it still works rather well. It also has a little spoolie as well. I feel like for a drugstore brow pencil, this one is actually really, really good. The color is really good as well. Sometimes the brow pencils can be a little bit off. They can be a little bit too brown or a little bit too cool for my liking. This one is the perfect brown for my brows. So yes, I really, really like this. So if you're looking for a good, cheaper alternative to the Brow Wiz, this one is a really good one. Although I still repurchase my Brow Wiz because I cannot live without that thing. Speaking of the Brow Wiz, in June I picked up the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel in Brunette. I really enjoy this thing. At first I was like, I don't really get the point of this. Does this even do anything for your brows? It says it's tinted, but does it really tint your brows? And it does give a slight tint to your brows, but the whole rage now, the whole trend now is to have feathered brows, more natural, wispier brows. It's kind of hard to explain, but it looks really, really pretty. It's not like a full-on brow, it's more natural, and this helps to brush up your hairs to create that feather look, and I have been doing that lately and I have been loving it. Kathleen Lights did a really awesome tutorial on feather brows, and I will link it down below if I remember. It's really, really good if you want to create that look. Down to the nitty-gritty. So let's talk about this one. This is the Tarte, the Sculptor. And this is a contour stick. I have the Sonia Kashuk contour stick. Absolutely love it. It's one of my all-time favorite makeup products. I kid you not. It's definitely a holy grail. So I have been trying this guy as well. And I have to say I really like this because of the more slender tip. It's much easier to get around the nose area and really just carve out areas that you want to contour. I like the color as well. It is much more of a warmer color, so it's not like your typical contour color, but seeing that this is much warmer, it's also much more natural, especially now that it's summer. So I really, really like this. It's not too warm either. It blends really, really nicely. It's so good. Let me blend it out for you guys. So that is it there, blends it out. So it's not super stark, it's not super noticeable on the face. So if you're new to contouring, this is a really good product. And it's one of those products that you twist up and down, so you don't have to sharpen it or anything like that. It's really, really good. I love it. This primer, guys, this definitely surprised me. This is from Wet n Wild, so you guys know that this is super inexpensive. This is the Coverall Primer. And this refines pores, fills fine lines, brightens complexion, and evens skin tone. When I purchased this, I was a little bit skeptical. I was like, this is going to be another one of those silicone primers, but it's not. It's actually very similar to the Too Faced Hangover Primer. It has a very nice lotiony consistency, just like the Too Faced primer. So this is actually super, super hydrating on the skin. It leaves a slight tackiness, so that's what makes your foundation adhere and last longer. And because it is so hydrating, I think that's what creates that sort of like luminosity and brightened effect to your skin. It doesn't have a weird smell, it just smells like makeup. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm so impressed by Wet n Wild. They really nailed it with this primer. It's crazy though, because if you do leave it on for a couple of minutes, it does set really nicely and the tackiness does go away, and then it feels more like a silicone primer. So it's just so good. I love it. Last makeup favorite is an oldie but a goodie. This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in cans. And I have it on my lips. I do have a gloss over it though, but this is so gorgeous. This is what it looks like. It is like a rosy shade. It has a slight hint of brown to it, but it has a slight hint of purple to it as well. Honestly, it's just the perfect rose shade. It's so gorgeous. Let me put some more on my lips. It has the right amount of pigment where you don't look overdone, but it still gives you color. If this was the only formula that I could use for my entire life, I would be set. I would be totally happy. I love these, and the color selections of these are amazing, and this is definitely one of my favorites. I do have one fashion favorite. I am not a fashionista whatsoever. I really don't know anything about style, but I love these sandals. These are so comfortable, so cute. I love them. They are from Target. They are from the Mossimo brand, and I have the box here actually. Let me see. What are you called? So this is the Adley sandal. You're probably not going to see that, but it is the Adley sandal. And these sandals are so comfortable. I love that they gave a really good height. Since I'm only 5'1", I need a little something something or else I am super short. But these are so comfortable, guys. I love the wide straps. I love that they are entirely black. I live for black. I wear pretty much everything in black. That's pretty much my entire wardrobe. I have some pops of colors here and there, but I always gravitate towards black. Aren't these fun? I absolutely love these. If you can find these at Target and they're up your alley, I definitely suggest you picking them up. They're super comfortable. I'm not a heel girl, but I like to have some height, so these are a perfect option. So those are all of my favorites, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye, guys.